Holiday Nights with you here, bringing you Wiseman's Grandchild anime review. This was episode 6. This was a very, very good episode, very intense and battle heavy. We have the knights going at it and stuff, but it's like off screen, and two of the knights from the Imperial Empire tell their king, I believe his name is Basil, and they was like, we have to retreat because we got jumped by the kingdom when we were trying to, do a sneak attack, and there's a whole bunch of demon lords coming, and that's around, and then another messenger comes up and says the same thing, and he gets real upset, and he tells his girls to prepare for war, where he heads back to the Imperial Empire, and when he gets there, he tells them, I want you to kill all the demon lords that are attacking our empire, kill them all before sunset. So that goes on, and when he goes to his throne room, the door closes shut, and Sodom is there, and Sodom was originally from this empire before he got, exiled. So he wanted to take out his revenge, and he actually ended up killing the king, as you see in one of my screenshots. Then we shift over to the El Shield, which is the empire that Shin and his group is in, and they struggling with the demon lords as well, and they had to retreat, and they had to tell the king, sorry, we retreated, but we was able to fend off our enemies from the neighborhood kingdom at least. So, but thanks to all this, all the teachers in the magic school tell their tell their magicians that y'all are gonna have a field day to train with the knights, cause y'all need to get more powerful, not just with your magic, but your physical as well, because this is gonna go out of hand eventually if all these demons keep popping up, and it might even come to the point where there might be a battle in the city. So y'all have to train hard. And a lot of them was not happy about it, especially the females in Shane class. They was like, they make fun of us, they call us sprouts, they call the physical magicians, they call them muscle heads. They always talking down on us because they got more physical powers than us, and we really dislike them as much as they dislike us. And it's gonna be impossible for us to reason with them. And Shin is trying to be the good guy. He's trying to be the middleman and be the voice of reasoning, and trying to hype up the girls and be like, let's calm down and just show off and tell them what we can do, and maybe if we show off enough we can get their respect. But they wasn't having that. As you see in one of my other thumbnails, they just scream at me like, no, that's not gonna work. So eventually they end up meeting the knights, and everyone is divided. When it comes to Shin's group, it's Shin, August, Cicelyne, and Maria. Those 4 magicians. And then from the night school, we get 3 male knights and a female knight. And they are in a cart going to their destination, where their trainer is supposed to be waiting for them. It's gonna be one magic trainer and one warrior trainer there to meet up with them. And as they're on the carriage going over there, an argument breaks out because Shin was trying to reason with them. And he was like, have you ever killed a demon before? And they was like, are you mocking us? Are you trying to show off just because you killed a demonoid? And he was like, no, that's not my point. But they wasn't really trying to listen to Shin. So August, as always, best boy, he steps in, and they know he's the prince, so they calm themselves down. And he was like, since y'all don't want to listen to Shin's advice, this is what we're going to do. And the first raid we get in, y'all 4 are going to take care of the raid, and we're not going to help you. So y'all can see the difference of fighting by yourself the warrior way and fighting with mages. And see the difference between being in a group, fighting with mages, and not. So they all agree to it. When they get to their camp, they see their teachers, which we know very well. And it's the uncle and aunt of Shin, Springfield and Correa, I believe her name is. I'm probably butchering their name, so forgive me. But they're there, and they're the teachers, and they also are the left and right hand man and the guards of the king. So they're very important people. But as that happens, they tell the teachers about their little discussion and their deal, and the teacher was like, that's fine, we agree with it. They needed to get some first-hand experience anyway. Your group already have, so twice. One with that demonoid Kurt person, which was a fellow student, and the second time with Sodom, so they was like, okay, yeah, we can agree to that. And as they're going through the forest, they actually meet a demon. And their first one is a boar demon. And they got wrecked. Quick. And the 3 guys out of the 4 knights, because the girl got kicked away, he went for like a charge kill to like take them down when they were all on the floor. But Shin stepped in and one-shot him and cut off his head. And they were really like shocked and impressed. Not really impressed, but more shocked and jealousy that he was able to do it in one hit and they could barely do anything. And the teacher told him, take this to heart. Know that you're weak and you can't guys do anything yet. And you talk all this mighty talk of being high-level knights when you're just rookie soldiers. So learn how to get along with them and do what you have to do. And then Sister Lean comes up and she heals them. And this is when things get really funny because as she hitting them and they look at her, she's bent down healing them so they can see her chest. And you know, she has a big Rex. So they ended up all falling in love with her. And they ended up like doing nice things for her. Like one guy was like, let me hold your hand while we crossed over this water so you won't fall in the water. The other guy was like, are you thirsty? Have an extra thing of water. The other knight who was outlashing on Shin, he was cutting the weeds and grass for her to go smoothly through. And Shin is getting upset every time this happens, and August is just in the background trolling him as always. Best boy. He's like, calm down, Shin. Calm down, Shin. Calm down, Shin. And then at one moment, he actually tells Shin, well, if you feel this upset, why don't you just hurry up and clarify to everyone that she's your woman and to leave her alone? And then Shin got really, really humble and mellow, and he was like, I can't do that. So it was real cute and funny. But after a while, two mages comes up. We didn't get their names, but it was a male and female mage. And there was like, hey, there's a big herd of demons, over 100 coming this way. We have to retreat. And Springfield was like, yeah, you're right. But then Shin stepped in and asked, can I take care of them? And he was like, yeah, sure. It'd be a great opportunity for them to see a skill. Now, a lot of them are thinking that Shin wants to show off. But Shin stated himself the reason why he wants to take on this herd of demons is because he's still pissed off that all the guys were hitting on Cicelyne. But he doesn't feel the right that he can say anything because Cicelyne is not his girlfriend. Even though he likes her, but they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. So he can't really say nothing. So he has all this built-up anger. And he actually took it out on this herd of demons. And we see this herd of demons are actually not chasing after them, but running away from a tiger demon, which I believe his level, if I'm not mistaken, was classified as a catastrophe threat. So it's nice to know that there's different levels of demons. But it doesn't matter because Shin made that blue fire thing, and he shot it as a Kamehameha wave, and he evaporated everything in front of him. They all died and got one shot. And then you have Shin just stretching out his arm saying, that was better. And it was funny. But then we get the other knight, the female knight, out of the four. She's the only female. She comes up and she tells Shin, I apologize and stuff. And you can tell she's liking Shin now and she's crushing on him. Then she looks at Cicelyne, who's there, because, she was like, healing his wounds, if he had any. I mean, she asked. But the girl looked at it, the other girl, Cicelyne, and she was like, I apologize to you two for lashing at you in the cart. Hope you and your boyfriend will forgive me. Then we have this cute moment where they both like seriously blush hardcore and they just turn their backs to each other because they're not trying to look at each other's face. And everybody realizes because of their chemistry that they basically like each other a lot, so they have no chance of being with them. So that was funny. Even the female knight captain, Kara herself, was like, yeah, the knight soldier, female, she's not the only one apparently knocked up by Shin. And then you have her and Springfield just looking at each other laughing while this is going on. And that was the end of the episode. Again, great episode. I loved it a lot. I'm not really into slice of life / romance series, but I do love any magical series, especially adventure magical series, which this is also part of that category. So, and I'm happy that I am reviewing this because I actually am liking it a lot. So, but I can't wait for next week. Next week they should probably be fighting either greater demons or maybe Mariah herself, who became Demoniz in this episode. I wonder what happened to Zetz. Where did he hide? Because he's not with Maria or Sodom, but he's not back at the Imperial Empire either, so where did he go? Maybe he's hiding out and spying on the Airshield Empire? Who knows? But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment down below anything that I might miss or anything that you like and dislike. And also forgive me if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. Again, I don't read the manga or the light novel, and I'm an anime only, and I'm watching it sub, not dub, so forgive me if I pronounce any name wrong or any of the kingdom wrong. But yeah, great episode, great stuff. But that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Give this video a like. Follow me on Twitter, link me down below. But that's all I have for you guys. Peace out and have a good one.